No, he would have worked the team under Ruud van Nistelrooy. And at times, maybe under Tangen would have known that at least he has something to work with. But under Ruud van Nistelrooy, we saw a team that could respond quickly to trying to press. It wasn't perfect, but the attitude was there. Its application, at times was lacking, but they still did it. They looked a better structured team, which means that the team can play under some instruction. They've got some good enough players to do it. Their midfield was a lot better. Ruben Amorim coming in, look, it's an unknown territory because Man United have seen so many managers come in with reputation and haven't necessarily been able to get it going. Now, if we are assuming that the team that we saw in Sporting, or what you saw him do in Sporting is what is going to translate to his Man United team, then we expect him to play with the back three, I should say.
Yeah.
When it comes to defenders to play the back three, I think he's got good enough defenders to do that at Man United, being Martinez, Delete. At times, Mazraoui can feel it. We've seen even Luke Shaw shown, even with England, he can do that. Harry Maguire is a very comfortable defender in that if the line is not unnecessarily high. So he's got something. Lenny Yoro is returning. He's young, he's quick. He's good with the ball. So he's got that. I think with full backs as well, or wing backs as well, Dalot for me he looks more like a wing back than like a full back.
Yeah.
Mazraoui can do a job. Luke Shaw himself can do a job if he's fit. So he's got that. Now, what he has to figure out is
Malaysia.
I don't trust him. What he's got to figure out, what he's got to figure out is what his best midfield combination will be. Because we've seen that in the 4-2-3-1, certainly Casemiro and Ugarte have looked like, okay, they can sit and do proper defending. But what Ruben Amorim requires of his midfielders is to be very good and comfortable on the ball and be able to pick passes from very deep because he trusts his forward players to make darting runs through the lines, in behind the lines and things. So he's got to figure out. But I think his biggest headache would be what he does with the untouchables, if you like, or the big players in Man United. Players like
the egos and all.
Not necessarily the egos, but where they are best.
Untouchable? Because they have a certain
Bruno Fernandes is the captain of Man United. Some way, you have to find a place for him. He's on a big wage. He's the captain. He has to manage him. Do I think that he automatically fits into what Ruben Amorim's Sporting team was doing? I don't think so. Marcus Rashford is a big end at Man United. Man United and the fans, homegrown, blah, 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 and all of that. What does it do with Marcus Rashford? What does it do with Amad Diallo and Garnacho, these young players? Because it's in those front three positions that will be interesting in how. Anthony's, I think the club is okay that Anthony won't work, so they're okay to move him on. But there are some players that the club will still be looking at, like I said, Bruno Fernandes, like Garnacho, Marcus Rashford, maybe Højlund. Can he improve? Gyökeres wasn't what he was before Sporting.
Right.
And Ruben Amorim is tending to be something else. Can he do that to players like Rasmus Højlund, who is a big investment for the club, Joshua Zirkzee?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, but
because Gyökeres was, at least he knew how to score goals. He was scoring goals in the
You're saying Rashford doesn't know how to score?
Not Rashford, Højlund.
So that is what the questions will be about Ruben Amorim. What he's able to do with these players. Is he going to stick with exactly what he was doing at Sporting, or we've got another side of him that the Premier League will teach us more about? We'll see. But we wish him all the best.
I think one of the things that I'm most excited for him is that he is coming to Man United to meet a team that, like I said, first of all, is in good spirit, but also more importantly, the fixtures that lie ahead
sweet aroma
look relatively easy to negotiate. So he literally can build on what Van Nistelrooy has done and put together another run that extends to maybe like 3-4 more
brings
matches.
Confidence, brings form.
Because when they come back from the international break, they're going away to Ipswich. That's manageable. And then they play in Europe. They play against Bodo Glimt. That is a game they'll win at Old Trafford. Then after that, they host struggling Everton. So that's another game they can win at Old Trafford. And then before they play a tough game away at Arsenal. So even before that, they could have done 3 wins in a row leading to that game at the Emirates. And, winning, what do I always say? It's habitual.
Yeah.
You get used to it. You can go on a run, an incredible run.